I'm Phyllis, Jean's younger sister. I'm 9.5 years younger than Jean. When it was my birthday, she gave me 3 books, and I'd never had any books before, so I was really thrilled. And one of them was Five Little Peppers and How They Grew. And that book, um, both my daughter and her daughter, Kathy and Kim, read. We still have the book. So I was really thrilled to be getting books. When I was little, Jean used to love to sew, and I had a really nice doll, and she used to make clothes for my doll. And when I was older, or when I was first married, I taught first grade, and my little girls didn't have hardly anything. They were very poor, and so when it was the end of the year, I gave them all a doll, and I put the doll clothes that my sister had made for my dolls on the dolls. So they got some really nice clothes and a cute little doll. So I think they were all very happy with that. I was married. Jean made dresses for both Robin and Judy, exactly like my bridesmaids' dresses. So they were in the wedding as flower girls, and they looked so cute in them. She was a really good sewer, seamstress. When we were at Jean and Bob's house once, we went upstairs, and I was just amazed at the number of dresses she had made for Robin and Judy. She had a whole big, long, what would you call it, a line of clothes. And it was just filled with dresses for the girls, because she just loved to sew. That was one of the things she really enjoyed doing. When we used to go to campfire camp, my mother and my sister, both of them were counselors, and I just went as my mother's little child. And I went from the time I was 2 until I was about 7, and then we moved to Berkeley. But I can't remember what I was going to say about it.
Jean was a counselor.
Oh, Jean was a counselor as well as my mother. And so I don't... Once when we were in Crockett, they had a Portuguese parade, and my sister and her boyfriend took me to the parade, and her boyfriend put me up on his shoulders so I could see the parade better. And I remember that very well. Once they had a Halloween parade, and we all dressed in costumes, and Jean took me with her to the Halloween parade, and it was a lot of fun. I couldn't remember. When Paul was born, I took care of Robin and Judy, and one time we went to the hospital to see Jean. They kept her there for several days, and so we went to her window, and the girls could see her through the window, and they thought that was really neat. So,
did you dress them all up?
Oh, and I dressed them all up, so they looked cute. They always did look cute. Well, when I was young, most of my friends didn't have a bicycle, and my sister went with my folks. She helped to pay for a bicycle for me, so I was really pleased because very few of my friends had a bicycle. And I used to take my friend Jean home on my bicycle. I would stand and she would sit. I don't know how we did that, but anyway, one time we were going along and a policeman came along and stopped us and said that was against the law, and we just felt terrible. We didn't know it was against the law for one person to drive another person on a bicycle. I felt badly when they moved to New Jersey because then I didn't get to see them anymore, and we only have seen them a few times since. So that was kind of a sad part of my life with Jean.